Greetings, people. Greetings on this sunny Friday morning. As usual, or not as usual, taking a walk in my local park. I haven't been here walking for a sweet minute, for at least a couple of weeks, because the weather hasn't been great. So I just go to the gym instead and walk the treadmill, and of course do my weights and training in between, especially for us menopausal women. We start to lose muscle. Anyway, that's by the by. So I'm just jumping on just to say Friday greetings, and that it's possible to create a life where every day feels like Friday. You know, that we don't have to wait 7 days to experience some kind of happiness to catch the Friday feeling. Life is the Friday feeling, or it's supposed to be, and it's possible to bring your life into a certain order and harmony to create that and have the best life experience whilst we're here, you know, irrespective of what is happening in the world. Tomorrow's not promising no one, so let's not get too caught up and too distracted. I'm going to do a YouTube video on what I'm about to say, because it's really a pet peeve of mine. I cover it in my book, Inner Life Rights, in one of the chapters, because I've experienced, you know, bullies in the workplace. Stop it. You know, managers and such, especially, and CEOs. You know, my clients, whether they come for supervision or they've come for therapy, I keep hearing this story, and I've experienced it myself. That's why I stepped off, and I'm just doing my own thing in my own private practice, because I kept running into the nonsense, you know, and especially the nonsense that black woman, you know, experience in the workplace. Yes, it may look like that the world lets her in and lets her advance sooner than the black man, you know, perhaps because, you know, there's less threat there for the establishment. But time and time again, I'm hearing my sisters come to my space, to my practice, and complain about the craziness that happens in the workplace, and the disrespect, you know, managers, CEOs, you know, if we're supposed to be feminist, you know, stop it. You know, stop being so disrespectful. Stop. Managers and such like to talk about being professional and will pull you up if they thought you weren't being professional in a heartbeat. Certain managers, the ones I am, you know, peeved off with hearing about and have experienced myself. My first book, Back to Love, covers that saga in my life. They like to go on about professionalism, but don't practice it at all, because you're not supposed to treat people disrespectfully and do micromanagement and don't allow people to climb up the ladder. That's not being professional. Professional means you leave your issues and your feelings out the door and you act, you know, accordingly in this professional realm, you know. But that's not the case, and you're getting big money, you know, to make people's lives a misery. And my sisters, don't stay in those toxic work environments for longer than is necessary. I know we've got bills and stuff, but if you're sick and if you're dead, what was it worth staying for the money? You know, find out your passion. You know, use your expertise, experience and knowledge, and, you know, look for something that allows you to, you know, grow and advance and enjoy going to work. So many sisters, the stories I hear in my practice, my goodness, you know, my heart goes out to you. But we have agency. We don't have to put up with it. You don't go to work to get disrespected, you know. I have to be telling them how to address that. You know, your managers and CEOs and the like, they can address your work if it's not up to par, but it's the disrespect and the tone and the attitude that, you know, that we experience from these so-called senior management, you know, who oftentimes don't even know what goes on ground level. Their focus is on other things, you know. But we don't have to take it and put up with it. We have agency. We only have the one life to live, you know. Don't live the same life 75 years, you know. Make changes now. Go after what you really want to do, because I have found in my practice and in my life that when you do that, you know, Providence, the universe, Jah, God, Allah, you know, meets you halfway. But you got to take the big step first. You got to step out on faith. So maybe I don't need to make this into a YouTube video because I've said it already. But yeah, it really hurts my heart. And like I said, that's why I stepped off. And even though it was a scary step to take, it was another one of the best decisions I've ever made. And you know, those scary steps to take, and on heart, they've always paid off, always. So don't let fear keep you stuck in places that don't respect you and don't treat you well and don't allow you to grow, and where you spend, you know, a significant period of your time and your life experiencing that. No, don't do it. And then you go home to your family and you don't have much to give. You don't. Or you go home to your family and then you take it out on, it comes out there, you know. Like I said, happy Friday. You can create a life where it feels like Friday every day. Life is Friday, and it's happening now, you know. So I'll end it here, and just say, you know, bless up, live the life you love the life you live. Peace, love and light as always. Ciao.